going on, Hall fam? I hope y'all are doing well, and I hope y'all are just staying safe. So today is what's today? Today is Tuesday, and y'all, your girl just got a lot of emotions going on inside herself. One, because my friend, she hasn't been feeling too good, and she is the sweetest person in life. And lately, she hasn't been feeling good, and that's been making me extremely nervous because she's been having some COVID symptoms. And she went to the doctor today, and they said she's got to get tested tomorrow for COVID. So I'm just praying to God that it's not that. I know that God is faithful. I know that God is with us. I know that He's for us, and all of these things. And I was just talking to Frederick on the phone, and I was just like, Jesus, help me with my unbelief. And what I mean by unbelief, just believing that God is going to protect us from this virus, okay? It's dinner time over here, y'all. Kids are eating. Hubby literally just dropped his food off, and I don't know where he went. He just left his backpack, and he dropped off these pizzas, and I guess he been what?
He opened that.
What?
He opened that.
No, he didn't, boy. That thing been open.
Oh.
Sit down. Junior scaring me. How you just gonna drop off pizza and walk out, babe?
What you mean?
You just dropped the piece off and left. I knew I heard something because we were in the back. And I heard something, but I wasn't sure. You must. He had to go park his car.
Daddy, did you bring this pizza?
But anyways, y'all, it's dinner time over here. We're about to eat some pizza. It's a good day. I ain't gotta cook. Baby girl, fist to eat. Look at this. Big mama. Big mama. Ain't she getting big, babe? Babe, ain't she getting big? Anyways, I was talking to the fam about how I'm just nervous for my friend and how I'm just asking God to help me with my unbelief, because that's what I was trying to tell you on the phone. I was trying to say I'm okay, don't judge me, y'all. I'm just being real open and transparent with y'all. Yes, I'm a Christian. Yes, I believe in God. But I still got questions, you know what I'm saying? I still got a couple of things that I'm trying to work out for myself, and God is helping me through it. I have a hard time understanding. I don't want to say who God allows to get the virus and who God doesn't allow to get the virus, because Fred always says God didn't allow it, It's things in life that just happen, But at the same time, you saying what? Like, not allowed it, but it's so confusing because God knows everything, babe. Like, He knows everything. He knows everything that's going to happen. And if He wants to stop it, He can. Correct?
No.
No?
No.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm so confused, y'all. Pray for me in the comments. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, like, okay, so, like, you hear Christian people say, oh, the Lord is covering me. I'm not going to get this virus. I'm covered in the blood. But if my friend gets the coronavirus, is she not covered in the blood? Like, a lot of people will be like, oh, if she's covered in the blood, then she wouldn't have got coronavirus, or she wouldn't be sick right now, or she wouldn't be going through what she's going through, or woo. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Do you think you can help your wife out with this? Can you help? Hey, it might be somebody that's watching that feel the same exact way as me. Like, because a lot of people say, well, why did God allow this to happen? If God is so good, or if He protects me.
I have no answer. I just know facts. Fact is, we live in a fallen world.
That's good. I was this close to crying in my car.
That's like saying you're not covered by the blood if you get a stomach bug or if you get the flu. or if you get cancer.
That's true. But I don't know, bro.
The question not is if God is so good, why? The question is, if God is so good, then I should be able to overcome this.
But if you don't overcome it, then
What
what?
do you mean, what if?
You
There's
said
no what if.
if you don't overcome it, like
There's
if
no
you
what if. That's where faith comes in.
well, if you die from COVID and you're living right,
It's
then
not an if. It's not an if. That's not faith.
Fred, but it's people who die. Like there's some people who have strong faith and they still die.
Who do you know?
My papa, he died from cancer,
From
and
cancer, not COVID.
I know not COVID, but still like. Okay, so like it's this pastor that I was watching, and he's like old, and he was like, if I get COVID, he said if I don't get COVID, he covered me. If I do get COVID, he's going to keep me, and he said if I die from COVID, then I'm with him. So either way, I'm good.
No, you cannot sit up and live
Ooh,
in
y'all see
live
that
in
closet?
this world
I know it.
and not think that stuff is not going to happen to you.
That's true. Like, yeah, for real. And I get so emotional, babe, because I feel like I just wish God would explain it to me and be like,
walk around thinking every day is going to be sunshine and rainbows.
it's not. Because we go through a lot of trials. Like, we deal with a whole lot of stuff.
You live life just like everybody else.
Yeah, for real. I agree with you 100%. But I'm saying it's going to be hard for me because, like I said on the phone with you, our friend, she is a faithful servant of God. More faithful than me. Like, and I know God is not keeping tab. Like, oh, she read her word. You don't read your word. I can't help you out with this situation today. I know God's not like that, but I'm saying...
That's a chink in the chain of your own belief. We, as Christians, we have a belief system. We believe in God. We believe and have faith that God's going to see us through all our trials. We don't believe that every day is going to be sunshine and rainbows. We don't believe that every Christian is not going to get COVID. We believe that God is able, and we stand on what He already said. He said that when Jesus came and died for us, that by His stripes we were healed.
Right.
That's what He said. That's what we believe.
Yep.
We believe that our souls are redeemed when we accept Him to our life. That's what we believe. We don't know that to be a fact. That's what we believe. That's what our faith is in. There's people out there who got faith in a lot of stuff. But this is just another testament of how you have, as Christians, we have the right to wrestle with our thoughts and our disbelief. That's a right we have. Just because you're a Christian don't mean you have all the answers.
No, you don't, which is the crazy part, and it's so hard sometimes because you don't got all the answers.
But you know who does.
Right.
And you just have to dig deep.
So, what encouraging words can you tell me and the people who are watching that's feeling like the same way that I'm feeling? Because like I feel like crap. Because I just feel like I've been going through the emotions with this virus lately. Like I've been bawling. Like just last week I was crying so hard because of a vlogger that I watch, Gay Bay TV. Her husband got diagnosed with COVID, and he literally had no symptoms. Like that's scary, bro. Like I could be hanging around friends or family, and they got the virus.
What's the fear? What's the fear?
The fear is it could be me. Like it could be me next.
Okay,
like
then once you get it, what's the fear of getting it? That you're gonna die?
not even the fear of me getting it. My mind instantly go to my kids.
Okay, that your kids get it. And they die?
I don't know about die, but just the fact that if they get it and my daughter is right around the corner,
See, COVID-19 is not...
then I have to worry about her getting it.
COVID-19 is not your fear. Your fear is protecting your kids. Your fear is your kids getting it. So that's what you should pray about. Because COVID-19 is not going anywhere.
No,
It's not a dream. It's not something that we just gonna wake up from. It's not something that the government is gonna save us from. It's a virus that's here just like any other virus. And the fear is that.
But this
you
is the
might
biggest virus that's ever been like. Like
No, it's not.
it's like
No, it's not.
Fred, they ain't never for the flu. They've never shut everything down.
Vaccinations. They don't have any vaccinations for this. No. The only thing they can do is let it run its course. Some people would take a toll on them, and it kills them. Yes, that's the truth. And I feel sorry for any family that's having to go through that. But the fact of the matter is, we all have to die one day.
Yeah,
Right or wrong.
yeah, we all have to die.
We have to legitimize our fears, and we have to understand that this is scary. Yes, but am I going to walk in fear?
Right.
No.
And that's what I gotta pray against, because the fear come and go for me. Because like I said, you saw how fearful I was when I seen Gay Baby them. I was like, oh my God, her husband got it, and his symptom isn't like he gotta be hospitalized, but he still got it. And the thing is, he doesn't have to be hospitalized. But if his kids were to catch it, everybody got different symptoms. Like he right now, he's good.
You
He's
see what I'm saying?
like
You just went from a fact to an if. With fear, facts are your friends.
I'm not about to play with you.
I'm telling the truth because you just went from a fact of yes, Gay Babe does have COVID.
Right.
Yes, he is quarantining himself from.
The kids,
The kids.
and his wife and
It
all
should
of that.
stop right there because there's no if. Because when you go on a tangent on an if, you break it off in branches. And you start building a narrative in your mind of, oh my God, what is this? And you.
But it's a possibility, babe. It's a possibility.
It's a possibility every day that you get in that car and that I get in that car that we could get into a wreck and die. Every single day, the possibility is there.
You right. Okay.
But we don't sit up and think about the possibility of dying in a car crash, which people do on a daily basis. Somebody dies in a car wreck daily, if not multiple in a day.
Yeah.
But we don't put that. It's not in the forefront of our minds when we get in our car is a car crash. It's not in the forefront of our minds that if we get a cold or if we get the flu that we could possibly die from it. When people do die from the flu every year in big numbers. This is new. We don't know how to address it. We're all trying. This is our first pandemic that anybody else went through. And we have to give each other the grace, but also know that you cannot walk around in fear about a virus.
I think it's just hard that I just been feeling like God has been so good to me, and I'm trying to figure out why, because I'm not like the faithfulest to him. Like he's been blessing me. Like I just, when I think about how when I'm surrounded by friends who go through trials, if like I had a friend that lost her baby at 5 months, and I'm like, dang, like that's effed up or that's messed up, you know what I'm saying? Not to cuss or anything, but I'm saying like in your head when something happens like that, you want to be like, that's effed up. But at the same time, I'm like, here I am 9 months pregnant, and God's been sustaining my body and allowing me to get to the end. And I'm just like, wow, like why me though? Like why are you allowing this to happen to me? Like, but I got people over here who are legitimately my friends, and they got bad stuff happen to them. And I'm not saying that God is like doing this on purpose, but I'm just saying he's been, do you get what I'm saying? Like he's protecting me. Like
He's not protecting you over nobody else. Every single person on this earth has their own personal walk of life.
so you said it's not.
Everybody got their own sin habits.
They got their own trials.
Trials. Everybody has their own upbringing. Everybody has a different story.
Everybody got something that happened to them that might not happen to you.
You cannot compare your life to anybody else's, even though that's what the world wants us to do.
Yeah, I do
even
that
though
all
that's
the
what
time.
Instagram does the best, and what Facebook does the best is set up and let you view other people's lives, but you only view a glimpse of people's lives.
Yeah.
And people look in and see the good or they see the bad, and the first question they ask is, why am I not there? Or why did that happen to them and not me? But you don't know the whole scheme. Like you said, God sees all. You don't know the whole scheme of what God has planned for you. Greater is what I have planned for you, and that's all of his shit.
Yeah.
Everybody's not going to accept God. Everybody's not going to be a child of Christ. We know that. But we do know that God has in store for us more than we could ever imagine.
Mm-hmm.
And if us as sinners love our kids wholeheartedly with our imperfect selves, how much more does God love us? And He's perfect.
Right, like I'm trying to protect them with everything in me. And the thing is, I care more about them than I care about myself. When I think about the coronavirus, I'm not even thinking, oh, I could die. I could think, oh, if I get it, I'm giving it to them. Like, that's my mindset.
But that's a game you play in your mind. You.
Okay, guys, so my phone cut off in the middle of... I'm trying to get some good light in here. My phone cut off in the middle of me and Fred having a conversation about the coronavirus and just me feeling uneasy about everything. But long story short, basically what we were just trying to say is God is in control. And yes, we have fears, but we have to put our trust and our faith in God, knowing that whatever outcome, you know, happens, that He's going to protect us, He's going to cover us, that He has us. So hopefully there's something that was said that was encouraging to you guys, and hopefully, you know, you guys can relate to what your girl was feeling earlier. But right now, guys, the nesting is officially beginning. I'm gonna show y'all my little project. I have a lot of clothes, okay? So, hey now, don't judge me, okay? This is literally laundry everywhere. Kids' laundry, my laundry, towels, and just a lot of stuff. I am trying to get all of these clothes washed up and put away and organized before baby girl gets here. Let me show y'all this closet. I'm embarrassed, but I'm gonna be real with y'all because I want to do another video on what I'm doing with this closet. It's not organized. We got stuff everywhere, y'all. Look at baby girl's car seat and her stroller that we gotta put together over here. I also got a new comforter set that I haven't even put up yet. Let me see if y'all can see what it look like. It normally be a picture on her. I guess the picture not on here. But it's so cute, y'all. I had to get something really girly. But pray for me, y'all. I have a lot of work to do. But until next time, I love y'all. Be blessed.